the Olight S1A. The S1A features a T6 aluminum alloy body with mil-spec anti-scratch coating. It features an Cree XM-L2 bulb, blue PVD coated bevel, and a high-performance TIR optic lens. It also features a removable pocket clip that is also anti-scratch coated. The dimensions are 79.5 millimeters long, 21 millimeters wide. It is IPX8 waterproof for up to 30 minutes, up to 2 meters. It also features a magnetic tail cap. What's going on, everybody? Today I'm here to talk about the S1A flashlight. This was sent to me by Olight to do product testing on, and I've carried it for a little over 2 months. Now, this retails for about $50, and them sending it to me does not in any way affect my review of this flashlight. So, some of the features I really like about this: the anti-scratch coating has worked perfectly. There are small wear spots, but nothing major. It's held up tremendously well. The IPX8 waterproofing is amazing. I've accidentally sent this through my washing machine and it works perfectly, even though it does not have a lens cover. It's tip up carry, or sorry, not tip up, but bulb up carry. And I thought I would not like that about it, but over the 2 months I've not managed to scratch it at all, and it's actually really convenient to have it bulb up carry, because even then I don't have to worry about, if it did have it, scratching the lens cover. I really like the contrasting blue bevel. That is like a signature style from Olight. And they also have the same blue PVD coating around the tail, or the switch as well. One thing I don't use too often, it does have a magnetic tail cap. I would see that being more useful if you're like a mechanic or something like that. You're able to, say, attach it to the underbody of a car, or tools or something like that. I also really like the way they've designed this pocket clip. Let's see if I can get up close and show you it. But the way they've designed this, is actually pretty cool. If I can get my camera to focus, that would be awesome. Let's get it down here. Sorry, guys. There we go. So, unlike most clips, it's got that little bump right in there, and that forms a little ridge, say in your pocket or whatever type of thing you attach it to, molly or whatever, and that allows it to really grip on very tightly, and it works incredibly well. So as you guys can see there, that is the bulb, no scratches or anything, and that TIR optic lens actually does throw a very nice balanced beam, and the Cree LED is a nice bright bulb that lasts a very long time. I like how it's got a bit of checkering on the handle. Doesn't really do much for grip, but it's just a nice kind of aesthetic feature. It also does come with this lanyard. It's kind of a nice, comfortable neoprene type material with an adjustable cinch for it. And let me put the camera back up so I can talk about a few other things. Alright guys, so with this you have several different modes for this flashlight. If you hold it on or hold it down without clicking it, you go into a 0.5 lumen moonlight mode, which is really useful if you just want to not completely ruin your night vision. I found it really useful for when I'm looking around in my car or stuff like that, or in my pack. I don't want to use a ton of light. It's a really useful feature. And all the run times, by the way, I'm going to be using is just for a normal lithium battery. There is one feature if you use a lithium rechargeable battery that I do not own. I don't own any lithium rechargeables. And that is, you can get a 600 lumen turbo mode, which lasts for 1 minute, and then it goes down to 300 lumens with a runtime of 1 hour. Back to the 0.5, you get 25 days. Strictly speaking, this is just using that mode. You get 25 days of battery life with that. Going up, if you have it on, it has a memory as well, so whatever you leave it on, it will come back on that level. Holding it down once, you go into a 5 lumen mode, and that has a runtime of 80 hours. Holding it down again, you then go to 50 lumens, and that has a runtime of 10.5 hours. Holding it down one more time, you get its max lumen with, again, just with the lithium battery, and that is 220 lumens for 110 minutes, and then it goes down to 100 lumens for 30 minutes. And then, of course, it does have that 600 lumen mode that I was talking about. And with the 220 and the 600, the reason why it gets cut down is because integrated into this area of the flashlight, there is actually a thermal protection unit, which allows the flashlight to switch down to a lower lumen so that you don't accidentally overheat the flashlight, and it really helps keep it cool. When it does actually start to work, you'll see a red come around that ring, just letting you know that is actually happening. So, just give you a quick look at the tail cap. It's got a spring in there, and then of course your normal. But what I really wanted to focus on was right in there. It does have a nice rubber gasket, which is very effective in the IPX8 waterproofing. Now, I don't know how they managed to do it without having a bulb cover, but again, I've had no problems with water getting in through the top of the flashlight, even though it's not covered at all. It has worked perfectly. So, I would say for uses, this flashlight has been my EDC, again, for 2 months. And I really like it because it only weighs 37.5 grams, which is really light. It's a very nice, light flashlight. And then it's also been a backup when I go hiking and backpacking and stuff like that to my headlamp. So it's definitely a great backup to have as well if you don't want to have it like as your main ADC. Maybe you prefer something with a larger lumen. It's great to have in a pack as a backup to your headlamp. But I'd say for the money, this is an excellent flashlight, and you guys should definitely check out Olight. They've been a great company to work with, and they've actually just launched back in September a new store, which they've been doing some really great sales on. I'm going to touch on that more in my next review for Olight, which I've still got 2 flashlights to do for them. I carried this from maybe July to August, and then August through up till now I've been carrying the S1R, and over this I do like the S1R a lot better, for reasons I'll go to in my review of that flashlight. Just size as well as power, it has it beat, but it uses a larger battery. So again, I'll go into more detail when I do that, but they do great sales on there, and they're very high quality. So I hope this review has been helpful to you guys. If you guys are looking for a new EDC flashlight and you don't want anything that's been really prevalent throughout the EDC and outdoor community, like through night or streamlight, things like that, 4.7s, definitely give these guys a look. They definitely managed to pack a lot of cool features into a really small flashlight that's very lightweight. So again, hope this has been useful, and you guys have a great day.
Alright guys, you guys thought it was over, but I actually forgot a feature. Now, I'm not much into tactical stuff, it's not my thing. But if you are looking for something in the self-defense type role, Olight does offer actually a feature. I don't use it, just kind of nice to have. But if you hit this tail switch, or not tail switch, the switch 3 times, sorry, you've got a 10 hertz strobe mode, which is good for, I don't know, blinding an attacker, an assailant, whatever you use that type of a setting for. Again, not my thing, but it's great to have as a non-lethal deterrent, I guess you would say. But just wanted to make sure I did include that it does have that feature, since that is something I know some of you guys do look for in a flashlight. So thanks for watching. If you guys are interested in watching any other reviews of this flashlight, I would say the best one that I've seen so far has been Brian at Survival on Purpose. Make sure you guys go check him out. He does great gear reviews. I really enjoy his channel. Also, I got a new hat. I like it. So watching, been debating on get this kind of hat for a while. I always liked the National Park Rangers hats. A little too big for me though. But I was watching some Blackies over at Shaman Forge. His channel name is actually Black Oracle 69. I had the pleasure of meeting him at the Bushcraft Rendezvous in Mississippi this past week. Very smart man, very knowledgeable about a lot of different subjects, and learning from him was a real highlight. But I watched his video on his hat, and she has an old Boy Scout Master hat. But he's explaining all the different uses of the hat, and decided I'd give one a shot. So, go more in depth about the uses maybe in the future. But if not, I'll leave a link below so you guys can look at it. Definitely be sure to check out his channel. Be sure to check out Brian's channel. And see you guys later.